Look, this poor girl lives in the smallest house in Japan. She turned that tiny space into a cozy home with everything she needed. First, she laid down 2 soft mats and added a small bed to sleep on. Then, she even added a small fridge to her kitchen. Finally, she sat on her bed, only to find she had just 2 likes. Look, this poor girl lives in the smallest house in Japan. She turned that tiny space into a cozy home with everything she needed. First, she laid down 2 soft mats and added a small bed to sleep on. Then, she even added a small fridge to her kitchen. Finally, she sat on her bed, only to find she had just 2 likes. Look, this poor girl lives in the smallest house in Japan. She turned that tiny space into a cozy home with everything she needed. First,
The new recruits were undergoing camouflage training. They believed they were well hidden, but the instructor spotted them immediately, easily locating their hiding spots. He noted that their technique was extremely poor, remarking that they were the worst recruits he had ever trained. He then discovered another soldier hiding in a haystack. The soldier's method infuriated the instructor, as hiding in such a spot not only risked detection, but also made breathing difficult. Suddenly, he realized one recruit was still missing. He scanned the area carefully and soon found that soldier's hiding place as well. While speaking to the other soldiers, he heard a sound from beneath his feet. He realized he had stepped on a recruit's hand.
I wear tint shade 3 and I'm going to use Cabo for my new Shade and Protect SPF 45. This is Abby, marketing coordinator at Ciel, and we're launching Shade and Protect SPF 45 in 4 shades. I'm going to go through all 4 shades really quick. This is Cabo, this is Amalfi, this is Caymans, and this is Rio. I wear tint in shade 3 and I'm going
So restaurants are charging people a FIFA fee even when they are not going to the World Cup. In Atlanta, a woman went out for Taco Tuesday, checked her receipt and saw a 20% charge labeled FIFA. She was not at a match, she was just eating tacos. The restaurant said it was automatic gratuity because international World Cup visitors were not tipping enough.
Pass or fail, did you pass or fail?
I failed.
What?
No, what'd you study? Oh no!
Pass or fail, did you pass or fail?
I passed.
Ooh.
What'd you study?
Period. Pass or fail, did you pass or fail?
I passed.
Yay!
What did you use to study?
Pass or fail, did you pass or fail?
How do doctors use an electric saw directly on your skin without leaving a single scratch? A cast saw doesn't spin like a regular saw. It vibrates at an incredible speed, moving just a fraction of an inch. That vibration is enough to cut through hard materials like plaster or even wood. But skin is completely different. It's soft and flexible, so tiny teeth on the blade simply can't grip it. Instead of cutting through it, they just push it slightly, almost like a tickle. That's why what looks like the scariest tool in the doctor's office is actually one of the safest instruments out there. How do doctors use an electric saw directly on your skin without leaving a single scratch? A cast saw doesn't spin like a regular saw. It vibrates at an incredible speed, moving just a fraction of an inch. That vibration is enough to cut through hard materials like plaster or even wood. But skin is completely different. It's soft and flexible, so tiny teeth on the blade simply can't grip it. This is one of the world's most expensive cheeses, and it's made from donkey's milk. But not just any donkey, it comes from a rare breed raised in Serbia. Each donkey produces only a tiny amount of milk every day, so it takes about 7 gallons of milk from multiple donkeys to make just 2 pounds of cheese. That's why this cheese is so rare and so expensive. A 2-pound wheel can cost only.
We spoke to the family of Randall Holmes, who asked to not be on camera, but they told us their loved one was a gentle giant and was one of a kind. And when he saw teens fighting outside on Saturday afternoon, he ran to defuse that fight. Defuse the fight that ultimately killed.
Today is day 80 of breaking this brick using a spoon challenge. Yesterday, we got 190 new subscribers, so I will scratch this brick out 190 times. Subscribe now so we can break this brick faster. Today is day 80 of breaking this brick using a spoon challenge. Yesterday, we got 190 new subscribers, so I will scratch.
Wow, look at all those juicy fruits. So soft, so moist. Every bite is bursting with flavor. Absolutely delicious. Wow, look at all those juicy fruits. So soft, so moist. Every bite is bursting.
This dad tried to steal his wife's.
Wow, look at that chocolate. Mmm, so rich, so soft. It literally melts in your mouth. Wow.
A man accidentally wandered into a bear's home, and the bear noticed him. Instead of panicking, he stayed calm and slowly backed away, giving the bear plenty of space. The bear simply watched him leave. Then, with the man safely outside, it wandered over to the camera, gave it a curious sniff as if asking, "Who's been filming my house?"
This husband and wife get into a fight. The wife says, "Our fight is one thing, but you haven't eaten anything since morning. Here, have some hot soup." The husband gets emotional and reaches for the spoon, but as soon as he touches it, he burns his hand and screams in pain. The wife, who is hiding behind him, starts laughing loudly. Wanting revenge, the husband later pretends to cough while lying on the bed. Then he goes to the kitchen, pours 2 glasses of juice, and rubs spicy chili.
These two sisters were sleeping peacefully on inflatable tubes in the pool. Their mom quietly walked over and poked a tiny hole in each tube so the air would slowly start leaking out. Then she gently pushed them farther into the pool. A moment later, she realized one of the girls had left her laptop on the tube. She quickly grabbed the laptop before it could get wet, then made the holes a little bigger.
Three things in Japan that should exist everywhere. First, in Japan, they use these heavy-duty transparent mats to keep their tables looking brand new. It's a thick, heat-resistant protector that's 100% waterproof, so you never have to worry about hot plates or spills ruining the surface. It wipes clean instantly and stays perfectly in place without hiding the design of your table. Second, in Japan, people found a way to skip plastic cups. They drink coffee from specially folded cardboard cups that need no straw and no plastic lid. It's a simple, eco-friendly design that works perfectly. Next, applying a glass screen protector can be stressful, but in Japan, they use a special plastic frame. You place
This killer threw a knife at a man, but he survived because of the stack of newspapers he was holding. Then, at a restaurant, the killer secretly poisoned his coffee and quietly walked away. But luck saved him again. Just then, a man sitting beside him asked for the time. As he raised his hand to check his watch, the poisoned coffee spilled across the table. Later, on his way to work,
why is Saudi Arabia's flag not placed on the ground at the World Cup like the flags of other countries? At this World Cup, FIFA introduced a brand new pre-match ceremony. During the national anthems, you can see the flags of every country being laid out on the ground, and it looks incredible on live TV. But while flags from both big and small countries are placed on the ground, Saudi Arabia's flag must be held by several people.
Los ojos su amor veré,
This is the world's strongest paper, and if you can rip it using something in this Japanese dollar store, I'll give you this $100.
Okay, easy. Oh my gosh, it's really hard.
You need to find something in the store.
I already have a plan.
But first, are you subscribed to Tyler Morgan Travels?
I think so.
Pull it up on your phone, let me see it.
Okay.
Subscribe! You can buy 3 items in the store to rip that paper.
Right next to the cute plushies.
This is why I show Speed is always doing backflips. You might believe he flips around simply because he loves acting wild, but there is a hidden truth behind it. A long time ago in 2018, Speed began training himself to do a backward flip. He kept crashing down on the ground over and over again. Even when he finally landed a single good one, he refused to stop.
First, apply a thin base coat and cure. Now, float the builder gel to create the perfect apex. File and shape the frieze square look. Paint a precise smile line using a liner brush. Finish with a glossy top for that ultimate shine. First, apply a thin base coat and cure. Now, float the builder gel to create the perfect apex. File and shape the frieze square look. Paint a precise smile line using a liner brush. Finish with a glossy top.
3 things in Japan that prove Japan is living in the future. First, in Japan, if you buy any juice packet, the plastic straw that comes inside is very unique. If you look closely at the straw, you'll notice a small line on it. This line is designed so that when you suck the juice through the straw, air can enter the packet through that line.
When these two kids ordered ice cream, they had to wait a little longer than usual. The shop owner first dipped each ice cream in melted chocolate and added even more chocolate on top. As soon as they were ready, the boy quickly grabbed his ice cream, but his little sister couldn't get hers out by herself. So the shop owner smiled, stepped in, and helped her take it out. When these two kids ordered ice cream, they had to wait a little longer than usual.
Wait, these waffles are high in protein, no refined sugar, and they taste this good? Wow.
This is ridiculous. I have too many. This is ruining the inside. It looks freaking hideous.
Mary Liz, are you ready?
It's my wedding. They can wait.
Tamara's nerves have started to fray, but it would mean the world to her if she had an audience.
Everyone here lives in mansions, but they lead very secluded lives. Today, a special jewelry party is being held here.
At dinner time, the soldiers lined up with their trays to get their food. One of the men in the back started to get nervous when he noticed that the person serving the rice wasn't measuring equal portions, but was simply scooping whatever fit on the spoon. Afraid of getting less, he quickly tried to push his tray forward, but luck wasn't on his side. In the end, he was the one who received the smallest portion of rice, and he just stared at his plate in resignation.
This is part 2 of my husband's appendectomy. I am posting all 3 parts today, right now, so you can go view them in order at once. Then we went and got breakfast. None of the kids had shoes, nothing.
This is why the owner of the company could never fire this guy even if he wanted to. He builds a complete bucket in just 5 seconds. The moment it comes out of the machine, he cuts off the extra material and immediately starts trimming it down. The hardest part is the handle hole. If it's even slightly off, the handle won't fit at all, but his hands are so well trained that he nails it perfectly.
This man had almost lost his job that day when Ronaldo was about to score his way. The giant screen suddenly froze on the spot, and he had to fix it fast before his boss got caught. So he quickly pulled the panels out with care and fit them into the front screen right there, but not one gave him a like to share. This man had almost lost his job that day when Ronaldo...
When you accidentally sneeze on some jeans and wipe them with a tissue, but the tissue still stays clean, that means the jeans don't bleed color easily. If you pull on them a few times and notice reinforced stitching around the pocket.
Look, this man from Japan performs unbelievable tricks underwater. Watching him, it's hard to believe anyone could move like that beneath the water. He walks underwater just as if he were walking on the ground. And when it's time to come back up, he climbs through the water as if he were walking up invisible stairs. This little girl lost her dad 3 years ago, so when her school announced a daddy-daughter dance, she didn't know who she would go with. But then her big sister's fiancé showed up in a nice suit, even wearing her late father's tie, and asked if he could step in for the night. She instantly said yes, overjoyed to finally have someone take her. And as she happily walked in, excited to show off her dress, she said something that broke every...
So this bus driver in Brazil went viral after posting a video of a passenger he called the sweetest girl he'd ever met, asking if anyone knew her. But luckily for him, she saw it and came back for another ride shortly after, and the two said hi again. She soon became a regular, and since Tata thought she was an angel who always made him smile, he decided to surprise her with some chocolate one day. She loved it so much.
This excavator looks ordinary, but there's one detail that completely changes the way it cleans a canal. While a regular grapple has to pull the vegetation little by little, this one can rotate in any direction, find the best angle, and pull out huge sections all at once. That's why it cleans the canal much faster. This excavator looks ordinary.
This man is so lazy that he even lets machines make his bed. Every morning, he presses a single button and the bed slides inward on its own. The old bed sheet goes straight into the washing machine, another machine spreads a fresh sheet, and within seconds, the pillow and mattress are perfectly arranged. Even the toy is placed neatly as if someone did it by hand. This man is...
In Kusatsu, Japan, there are hot springs that can reach temperatures of nearly 88 degrees Celsius. Uniquely, they don't cool them with cold water, as this is thought to reduce the natural minerals.
Oh no! All these crocodiles have come out of the pond. If Mom sees this, she's definitely going to scold me. I'd better chase them back into the pond before she gets here. Hey, you silly crocodiles. Why are you coming out of the pond? Get back in right now, or I'll give you a good beating and turn you into chutney. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh no! All these crocodiles have come out of the pond. If Mom sees this, she's...
Nido is one of the most satisfying toys in the world, but it has a secret. If you toss it gently, it feels soft, but if you throw it higher, it suddenly feels hard and can even hurt your hand. So why does that happen? Inside, there's a non-Newtonian fluid. That means the faster you hit it, the harder it becomes. But when you touch it slowly, it stays...
Guys, let's help. Remaining 3. Oh, 1. Only 1. Subscribe, please. I beg, subscribe. Please.
This boy is in huge trouble because when he was sleeping, this really weird creature had crawled into his bed and attacked his face. So he rushed to the doctor to get it removed. But it turns out that the doctor can't do it, and this creature will attack anyone who doesn't like and subscribe. This boy is in huge trouble because when he was sleeping, this really weird creature had crawled in.
This is why in Korea they don't let you eat fish before doing this. Because at first, it might seem that the fish are still alive since they keep moving constantly. But that's not actually true, because with this type of fish, it can continue moving even after it has died. So to avoid scaring customers with their meal moving while eating, they have to do this cutscene showing.
Many women tend to have forward head posture with tight neck muscles. By using a yoga block under the back of the head and letting it hang naturally, you can easily correct the forward head posture. Many women tend to have forward head posture with tight neck muscles. By using a yoga block under the back of the head and letting it hang naturally, you can easily correct the forward head posture. Many women tend to have forward head posture with tight neck muscles.
Look, this is one of the toughest tests for joining the army. In this challenge, a soldier has to stand completely still inside a barrel, filled with ice in front of the captain. But when this boy stepped into the barrel, he started breaking all previous records. After a few minutes, the officer became worried and told him that if it was too much, he could come out right away. However, the soldier calmly raised his hand.
This boy went to get a haircut, and his mom told the barber to only cut a little from the top. But as soon as she walked away, the boy stopped the barber and showed him a photo of Ronaldo's haircut and said he wanted that one. So the barber gave him the exact cut he asked for. But when the mom came back and saw his hair, she got super mad and only gave the barber $5 before walking away. But the boy felt bad and secretly After her exams, this girl wakes up during the holidays with her eyes still half closed. She walks straight to her cute little kitchen to have milk and her favorite bread. After breakfast, she slides down from the upper floor, making her mom scream, "Is this a house or a playground?" Before her mom can finish scolding her, the girl sneaks into her secret room to watch her favorite drama.
Islam Makhachev disrespected Ilia Topuria after his loss because Ilia was acting cocky before the fight, publicly declaring that Justin Gaethje didn't stand a chance against an undefeated champion. More interestingly, he organized a funeral celebration for Justin and kept trash-talking him. And to prove his dominance, he even pushed Justin during the face-off. But karma hit hard when they fought. Justin Gaethje,
America, Nepal, India. सबसे पहले वीडियो को लाइक करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, शेयर पर क्लिक करें और फेसबुक पर दबा कर रखें। फिर एक ऐसा जादू होगा।
You should never try this. When this girl posted a video saying trying the heatless curlers, she slipped her hair in these curl strands, and it took hours to get all of her hair in since these heatless curlers are paper thin. And after leaving it in for 8 hours, then
Sleeping with... Why do people say Victor Wembanyama has the weirdest shoes in the NBA? Because his foot is so big that a normal NBA shoe could never fit him. He entered the league wearing a size 20.5, but his feet are still growing and he's now projected at a size 22, which would tie Shaquille O'Neal for the biggest feet in NBA history. For reference, the average American wears around a size 10. And here's the...
Hey bro, be careful. I haven't even paid off that phone yet.
Don't worry, bro. I'll handle the phone carefully.
Don't be scared, bro. Hold the phone tight. You're gonna drop it.
No, bro, I can't hold the phone.
Oh no, what did you do? I hope everyone likes the video so we can get a new phone. Hey bro, be careful. I haven't even paid off that phone yet.
Don't worry, bro. I'll handle the phone carefully.
Don't be scared, bro. Hold the phone tight. You're gonna drop it.
No, bro, I can't hold the phone.
Oh no, what did you do? I hope everyone likes the video.
While all the doctors are busy with the surgery, this assistant is carefully counting every gauze pad that was used, because before the surgery can end, every single one has to be accounted for to make sure nothing is left inside the patient's body. While all the doctors are busy with the surgery, this assistant is carefully counting every gauze pad that was used, because before the surgery can end, every single one has to be accounted for to make sure nothing is left inside the patient's body.
In my last video, I cut open my giant stress ball. What is this sticky white
stuff. But then I said, if we get 10,000 likes, I'll turn it into slime. And you guys got that video to over 15,000 likes. And a promise is a promise. So let's turn Bluey's guts into slime. In honor of Bluey, we obviously have to dye it blue.
Mixing.
It's still so sticky, so maybe some activator will do.
This boy dropped a piece of sausage down and his dog ran over without a sound, acting so casual like nothing was there, sitting right on top so no one would stare, and the boy didn't even notice at all that his clever dog had hidden the piece so small, and he ate it with delight, but still no one gave him a like that night. This boy dropped a piece of sausage down and his dog ran over without a.
In 2023, this guy went viral for his insane pizza making skills, because he used to spin the pizza dough in the air like a frisbee, and people started calling him the best pizza maker in the world. To compete with him, Domino's uploaded a video of their employee.
Do you know Justin Gaethje has never fought an unranked opponent in the UFC? Because right from his UFC debut in July 2017, his opponent Michael Johnson was the UFC's #5 ranked lightweight contender. And after beating him, Justin entered the UFC lightweight top 10 rankings. From there, he continued to face ranked opponents, former champions, interim champions.
This is extremely dangerous. This hairstylist used a comb with bleach on the ends to add natural highlights to the hair. Instead of doing it like the way you're supposed to, where you naturally section off each, he did it using a freehand, where if he slips up even once, it can completely ruin the hairstyle, but also leads to a natural textured look. This is extremely dangerous. This hairstylist used a comb with bleach on the ends to add natural highlights to the.
This bride came up with a genius solution when her wedding cake baker canceled 2 days before the wedding, so she bought the materials herself and started by making a 4-layer styrofoam cake, covered it with rice paper, and decorated with beautiful flowers to create the perfect wedding cake. This bride came up with a genius solution when her wedding cake baker canceled. This guy was eating pizza on the beach when something terrifying happened. It's a terrifying beach worm that will crawl into the mouth of those who do not like and subscribe. This guy was eating pizza on the beach when something terrifying happened.
What's that hole in the lollipop stick for? A lot of people think it's so that if someone swallows it, air can still get. No, that's actually for pen caps. The lollipop is made with a really hot syrup that, when it's poured into the mold, needs to stick to the stick somehow. And this hole acts as a lock that keeps the lollipop from slipping off. Without this hole, the lollipop would fall off on the first.
This guy first sets up the bed. Then the two brothers lie down and spend hours playing games. When they start to feel tired, they just move the pillows around to keep playing in a more comfortable position. But after a while, they both get tired again and start arguing about who has to clean up the bed. They finally decide to settle it with a quick game, and the guy in the black shirt ends up losing. So, he has to
What you're seeing is something most people have never heard of, how a turtle can be preserved after it dies. First, the skin is carefully separated without tearing it, then treated with a special salt mixture that stops decay and keeps it flexible. But without a body inside, someone has to rebuild that shape, so cotton, wool, or internal frames are used to restore the original volume. Wires lock the pose in place and the skin.
This man was doing.
This Sunday and pray. God's word will guide your path.
This video is proof that celebrating a win too early in the NBA can be the biggest mistake of your career, because NBA players so often throw the ball in the air in the final seconds to celebrate a win, just like LeBron James did to secure the win, or Steph Curry when he won his first NBA title. But you're probably wondering what could possibly go wrong. Well, in 2007, Michael Ruffin threw the ball in the air with 3 seconds left.
William, stop running!
I won't listen to you! You're a fat teacher! You're so fat that nobody likes you!
But William, you're fat too!
Don't call me fat! I'll get everyone to unsubscribe your channel!
William, get down now! William's mom, aren't you going to stop him?
None of your business!
What if he falls?
This is exactly what I need today. Jesus, to be filled with the Holy Spirit. Church, come with me. This is exactly what I need today. Jesus, to be filled with the Holy Spirit.
You don't need to worry about slipping on a wet floor, because China has now created anti-slip sandals. These sandals have a special adhesive that will prevent you from falling even on a slippery floor. You don't need to worry about slipping on a wet floor.
You should not try this. When this girl posted a video saying, doing a curly hair routine on my straight hair, and she got her hair wet, brushed it out, and then started scrunching it up from the bottom, and then applying a curl mousse, she looked like she was changing her hair type. But since these products add moisture to your hair and bring out your natural hair type, it proves she never had straight hair, but it was wavy from the beginning. You should not try this.
Grandma Doris's 4-ingredient secret. Buttery pretzels, gooey caramel, and rich chocolate in every bite. Sweet, salty, and absolutely impossible to resist. Grandma Doris's 4-ingredient secret. Buttery pretzels, gooey caramel, and rich chocolate in every bite. Sweet, salty, and absolutely impossible.
This mom started crying when she ran the comb through her daughter's hair because she lives in a poor neighborhood and every week she finds thousands of lice and can't afford treatment. But from scratching her head so much, her daughter now has huge red patches, and it's contagious, so she'll give it to those who do not like and subscribe. This mom started crying when she ran.
Her sister couldn't stand anyone prettier than her, so every time she carefully did her makeup, her sister would borrow her cosmetics and ruin the look she had spent so much time creating. Even worse, her sister would secretly take her wig. Luckily, her friend behind her noticed what was happening and quietly took the wig back, placing it on.
There is dignity in being cared for, and power in receiving it. Confidence starts at the crown. There is dignity in being cared for, and power in receiving it. Confidence starts at the crown.
Look, these boys are so tired from work that they plan to kick the boss's door to take revenge. But when the third boy was about to kick the door, it suddenly opened, and to everyone's surprise, the boss picked him up. It turned out that this little boy was the boss's younger brother. Although he was very naughty, his elder brother adored him. Even in the tense and angry meeting scene, the brother calmly ate spicy snacks.
This coconut is really good. So you're not sharing your drink with me, Mom? Then I'm going to take your straw and put it in dirty water. No, what's going on? Why does this drink suddenly taste bad? What did you do, girl? Haha, you deserved it, Mom. If she deserved it, like the video. This coconut is really good. So you're not sharing your drink with me, Mom? Then I'm going to take your straw and put it in dirty water. No, what's going on? Why does this drink suddenly taste bad? What did you do, girl? Haha, you deserved it, Mom. If she...
I pretend to cut my arm to see my twin sister's reaction. This knife I bought is super sharp. Really, I'm pouring red paint. What's wrong with you? Oh my god.
This girl thought it was drinking water, but then the waiter told her it was mouthwash. Place your knife and fork upright on the plate equals ready to start eating. Cross them in an X shape equals waiting for the next course. Place them parallel like an equal sign equals the meal was delicious. Cross them into a triangle shape equals the food wasn't good. Place them in a V shape equals I'm taking a short break or stepping away. Place them vertically and
help moose heal after losing their best friend.
When this boy builds a house from mud of the sea, then two little girls wreck it.
Look, this bride was just 2 days away from her wedding, but she still didn't know how to properly manage her wedding dress. When she sat down, the front of her gown lifted up, leaving her embarrassed. Luckily, her instructor quickly showed her the correct way to sit. She explained that gently lifting the front of the dress before sitting would keep everything in place. The bride also struggled to walk upstairs without stepping on her gown.
What if I told you there's a shark that can live longer than most countries have existed?
Meet the Greenland shark, one of the longest living animals on Earth. Scientists estimate that some Greenland sharks can live for up to 400.
You got the puppy.
Ouch! You nailed me.
Pew, there goes the panda.
Your accuracy is crazy.
Pew, now the crazy bull.
What should I already do?
When I fire, you react like you fall.
Of course.
Now pew.
I'm collapsing.
Pew, got the puppy.
Ouch! You nailed me.
Pew, there goes the panda.
Your accuracy is crazy.
Pew, now the crazy bull.
What should I already do?
Sweetie, would you like me to buy you a water gun?
No, Dad, I don't want this.
Let me buy you this dress.
No, Dad, I don't want this either. Dad, I want this guitar.
You don't even know how to play it, but okay, let's get it.
I hope I get a guitar one day. Sis, this guitar is for you. Hope everyone likes the video.
Sweetie, would you like me to buy you a water gun?
No, Dad, I don't want this.
Let me buy you this dress.
No, Dad, I don't want this either. Dad, I want this guitar.
You don't even know how to play.
Estoy con mi entrenadora personal. Bueno, apenas voy empezando. Ana Bruce, súper recomendada con decirles que ella nunca ha ganado un segundo lugar. Ella es, ¿cómo se dice?
Natural Bodybuilding Profesional. Olimpia. Miss Olimpia Natural. Muchos años de...
This toothpaste squishy might be even more satisfying than the Nido Nice Cube. It's one of the hardest squishies to find. It looks so much like a real tube of toothpaste that you'd never guess what's inside. Then one squeeze reveals a thick, slow-moving gel that's impossible to look away from. This toothpaste squishy might be even more.
This girl thought that everyone was admiring her, not till she noticed that her underwear was showing through her bottoms. White pants, wear nude seamless inner. Tight leggings, wear no-show inner. Bodycon pants, wear thongs. Low-waisted pants, wear low-rise inner. High-waisted pants, wear shapewear. Cargo pants, wear mid-rise brief. This girl thought that everyone was admiring her, not till she noticed that her
This guy woke up one day.
Yo, bro got black and white like MJ Caramel one. She bad, better than who? You mad? One.
These are some of the rarest.
Your drink isn't cold enough? You spot an unfinished bottle of water on the table. Lay it sideways in the freezer. Wait for it to freeze completely. Then, pour your favorite drink inside. And suddenly, you've got the ultimate summer drink hack. Your drink isn't cold enough? You spot an unfinished bottle of water on the table. Lay it sideways in the freezer. Wait for it to